Hi, it's Karen, the Weekend Craftaholic, and I wanted to share with you my top 10 favourites for 2021. Now, if you followed my channel for a while, you'll know I usually do a hits and misses at the end of the year and talk about the products that were a bit of a miss for me or the ones that I enjoyed really well, the hits. This year, I've just decided to go with the top 10 hits, and mainly because I didn't have too much stuff that was a miss. Main one for me being the One Little Word project. I only managed to get up to June. But apart from that, everything else has been pretty cool. So I thought let's focus on the top 10 hits. In no particular order, I'm going to go through these for you. First one being this pen holder. This is from It's So Emma, but I do know that, I think it's Tailored Expressions. I know there's a few products now bringing these out for paper crafters. You can see just how easy it is to keep stuff on your desk. And I love this. It's so much better than everything falling at the side of a pen holder or container. Everything is still within easy reach. You've got all these different sizes of places where you can pop stuff in and hold them. Let me give you an example with a pen as well. You can use the thicker ones or the thinner ones or the gaps in between the flowers. I have just found it so much easier and more accessible to have all of my most recent use things on this. So I usually keep my scissors on as well. Where are they? They're on my desk at the moment. And they fit in quite nicely as well, even though it's quite a small point to it as well. So this is the first thing that I've really loved, and out of my list, this is the one thing I would keep if I had to choose. So this has been my favourite for the year. The other thing that's been one of my favourites, and this is why the scissors were out on the desk, is the HOLTZ scissors. I'll just move it on this side so you can see it. I've got the mini SNIPS as well as the bigger ones. I think they're 8.5 inch. The mini ones are the lefty ones. Now, when I first got them, I really did struggle because even though I am left-handed, I'm so used to using normal scissors. So it took me a little while to get used to it. Still not my favourite for fussy cutting. If I'm fussy cutting, I still prefer the We Are Memory Keepers ones. And I've had these for years and years. But I do like the sharpness of it, the little serrated edge it leaves. It's a nice clean cut. So I've been reaching for these when I've needed a little cut. And these ones are absolutely amazing. They're a bit of an investment, which is why I only just bought them this year, because it wasn't priority on my list at all with already having many pairs of scissors. But if you're looking to invest in something, I would absolutely recommend these. So they're my next favourite on my list. The other thing, one of my favourites has been Creative Fabrica. Now, this is a website. I am affiliated to them. So if anyone does make a purchase following one of my links, which will be down below, I do get a small commission. It doesn't cost you any more. But the reason I love it is that I've been able to cancel my Cricut membership, which is $14 a month, Australian dollars a month, because everything I need I can find on this website. I love the fonts, the cut files, the 3D files. They even do embroidery files. As this year I bought an embroidery machine. You can search on it. I've also got Font Cloud on there, which means I can preview much easier than using the font book on my Mac. So that has been a great thing for me this year because it's actually saved me quite a bit of money. It's saved me $14 a month. I do have a special offer if you're interested. You could get a month for $1 and you can download them. I every time they come up with the offer of $1, I pay my $1 and then I just download anything new. You don't have to maintain the subscription as you do with Cricut Design to be able to use anything you've downloaded in the future. Save it onto your PC, Mac, whatever it is, and you can use them. They're yours forever once you've downloaded them. You do also keep the license. I know there's a bit of confusion around this. The license is there whether you've got a membership or not. It's just a commercial license you don't. So if you download something to then sell, you would need to be a full member. But if you're downloading stuff for personal use, like I do, then you're still entitled to use it. You're not breaching anything. So Creative Fabrica has been, like I say, a bit of a money saver for me, which is fantastic. The next thing on my list has been my glue pen. I didn't get this till, was it September time? But I have used the life out of it. I absolutely love it. I got this off Amazon and it comes with rechargeable batteries that you can charge up with USB. It's not the full size sticks. You do get some of them. You do get a little supply of glue sticks. So these are the sizes that you need. But I just cut down a full size one. It's probably about an inch in size that fits. If you've seen my video for this, I'll put a link for that for you, then you'll know exactly what I mean. I go into it a little bit more detail, but I absolutely love this. I've been doing a lot more rolled flowers. with my hot glue gun projects, because this is so much easier for me to handle. I don't have to worry about wires, cords, all that kind of stuff. And it's a finer point as well at the end than my old glue gun. So that is definitely one of my favourites for 2021. Now the other thing that's a favourite is these little drawers that are underneath my desk. I got these from SHEIN and they're about $10 each, and it just gives me extra storage out the way under my desk. As you can see, I keep all of my foam squares, foam strips in this drawer. I've got just normal foam that I use for backing photos in this one. I do need to apply glue because it's just a children's foam. And then this last one as well is all my adhesives. So they're nice and handy. It frees up my desk from a bit of clutter. And I might be able to squeeze another one here, we'll see. Next thing, which is a long-standing favourite for me, is the Pocket Advent Calendar Exchange. Again, I've done a video on this, so I'm just showing a little preview of that, but again, I'll put a link if you missed it. Something that's organised by the Stamp Spot, and it's the 4th year they've done it. I absolutely love it. If you're interested in joining, it is open international, so all you need to do is like the Stamp Spot on Facebook, and you'll be kept informed of the future ones. I believe there is going to be one at Easter as well again, so definitely check that out if you're interested in joining that. It's a lot of fun. Now I want to quickly show you is my lights in my craft room. I've had this for a little while, but this year I've managed to get them wall mounted rather than desk mounted. So I have saved a heap of space by getting them off my desk and risking them falling over, which they do many times as I'm reaching behind them. So absolutely loving having these soft light boxes on the wall. That's been another favourite for me this year. These are the Jennifer Maguire ink swatches. I did this at the start of the year, well, over Christmas last year actually, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm using these in most projects just to get a feel of what colour I need. All of my inks are here, not just the Distress or the Oxides. Every ink pad I've got is in here. The only downside I would say is when you buy a new one, you've got to move everything around to fit them in, but I've got lots of space on the back as well if I do get more ink. This has been a firm favourite for me for sure, because it's just so easy to have a look and decide what colour I need to use. So I wish I'd have done that a lot sooner. I'd contemplated it for a little while, but absolutely loving having those to lean on in my craft room. The other thing that I've loved is AIRTABLE. So let me zoom in for this one. This is an app which is a bit of an inventory, so you may know if you've seen my channel before that I do also keep a paper inventory, but I've also been using AIRTABLE as well, and this keeps a record, and you can set this up however you want. You can see I've separated my stamps, dies, all my different kind of colours, markers, paints, that kind of thing. Embossing folders, tools, my Cricut stuff, sewing stencils, whatever you want in here, you can save it and set up your own little tags. So if I go to create a new one, for example, I've labelled these under name, the brand, the theme, just a little switch on and off, whether I've got the stamp or the die or both. And then the great thing is you can tag and take photos as well. And I've recently added a hot foil die as an option because I've got quite a few of those now. But if I just show you one that's been filled in, you'll see just how easy it is to see the photograph as well. The themes I also use as tags, so you can see how many different themes that I've got. Just so easy to use, super quick. Every time I purchase something, I make sure I fill this in before I put it away. And this way I've got a complete track wherever I am, whether I'm ordering online or in the store, I can see exactly what I've already got. So that has been another favourite for me for 2021. And then last but not least, one of my favourites this year has been the Cricut mini press. Now I didn't initially think I would want it or need it, but I did get it on a special discount from Amazon, and I've used it a lot more than I thought I would actually. It's great with the small base of it, getting quite intricate. Not as complicated as the heat press, because you don't actually set temperature and time, you just get these little low, medium and high settings with the temperature, but you can still use the heat guide on the Cricut website to tell you which setting to put it on and how long to use it for as well. But I just love how easy it is, how compact, it's great for little t-shirts, being able to use little bits of HTV or heat transfer vinyl on your products, not worrying about going over the other pieces too much. So use this quite a lot, and that is my last favourite for 2021. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I will get back to the monthly craft favourites depending on what I'm using that month, not necessarily based on what I've purchased that month. So if you'd like to see more of this and not already a subscriber, please hit subscribe. If you've got any comments, please leave them down below. Otherwise, thank you for watching.